Hi, welcome all. I'm Avinash, and we're gonna see a quick tutorial on Servicenow mobile application. In this, we're gonna start with course introduction and what are the applications that has been provided by Servicenow, the plugins that need to be installed to support these applications, the terminologies, and the hierarchy involved between the terminologies. Later, then I'm gonna give a demo on ITSM module approval tab, how to configure the report and dashboard in the mobile application. Finally, we're gonna see how the push notification demo in mobile application. ServiceNow has been provided all the facilities that we can do in the Now platform. We can do it in mobile application also. And in addition to that, we can able to track your location with the mobile, with the help of the mobile, and even we can work without an internet connection. Are you thinking how we can able to work without an internet connection? Let's see how this can be configured. ServiceNow has provided basically three major applications to support the mobile environment. First one is ServiceNow Agent, then Now Mobile, and then ServiceNow Onboarding. ServiceNow Agent, the application purpose is for the ServiceNow agents who can able to view and solve customer tickets. And the Now Mobile, this is customer facing application, so the customer can able to request and view the tickets. In the ServiceNow onboarding, it is mainly for the HR module, so all the HR operations can be done through this application. Let's see what are the requirements for the application development. The version need to be New York version or later versions of the New York. The application does not depend upon the Android version or the iOS version, but there will be minor difference between these versions. And we can see what are the modules of each mobile application that will be supported. In mobile agent, we can configure almost all the modules, like example ITSM, ITOM, operation module, business module, access management, and field service management, like this. In Now Mobile, we can able to configure only four modules, and mobile onboarding is mainly focused on the HR operations, so we can able to configure HR module only. So if a custom table is there, and we do not want the custom table need to be accessed by the mobile environment, we can make it to false by changing the property subscription.custom table enforced entitlement to false. Let's see what are the common plugins that need to be installed for all these applications. For all the applications to work, we need to configure and install the ITSM mobile agent and service management geolocation and service management geolocation mobile. The plugins that need to be installed for the mobile agent are guided application creator, mobile studio, mobile agent native client. And for the Now Mobile, ServiceNow mobile app screens and applet launcher plugin, and mobile onboarding human resource code app plugin. These are the mandatory. So if there is any function backthrough or lag in the application, you need to confirm whether these applications, these plugins are installed for those. We'll see the terminologies that have been involved while creating a ServiceNow mobile application and the relationship between the terminologies. The application files and settings that we create for the mobile application are served as a single scoped application in the Now platform. You'll see Applet Launcher. Applet Launcher is a single landing page where all the contents have been holded. Whenever we log into a ServiceNow mobile application, we'll see the applet launches, the initial first pages. We can configure the applet launchers as a home page also. Applet launcher contains three major sections. One is header, US section, and the quick actions. Whenever there are a lot of content in the applet launcher, we can make sections with the help of US section. Navigation bar. We can be able to navigate between the applet launchers with the help of navigation tabs. You can see what are the terminologies here. So after logging into a ServiceNow agent application, it looks similar to like this. And the incident, this is the navigation bar at the bottom, and each icon specifies the navigation tab. And the navigation tab has been configured to the applet launcher. So whenever we click on specified navigation tab, the particular applet launcher will open. And these are all the contents. This is the header. And whenever we need some sort of sections, we'll use a UI section. The my incident or group incident or the UI section. Applets. Applets are similar to application menu in Now platform. And for example, active critical incident, VIP incident, active incident, all these are applets. And these applets are configured to the applet launcher. Data item. Data item acts as a database for the applet. It is similar to creating a report in the Now platform. Functions. Functions are actions. For example, if we need to have a button in the mobile application or we need to configure some kind of swipe action, all these action items can be configured in the functions. Functions have two major sections. One is action and another is action item. We'll see each terminology that we have gone through by creating the applications in the Servicenow platform. So we'll get a clear idea how the configurations made between the each application file. We'll give a demo of how to create an incident applet launcher and how to configure the applet launcher with the navigation tab and how to create applets like similar to active critical incident, VIP incident, and defining inside the section of the applet launcher. Let's get started. To create a mobile application, we have to work in two developer environments. One is guided app creator and another one is studio. Guided app creator is for creating the application and to define the tables which the application will be accessing. After the application has been created, we'll use the studio to configure the files and to make modification in the navigation tab, and all other similar functions can be made in the studio. The application which we are creating will be created as a scoped application. Scope application is in the sense it prevents naming conflicts and the application cannot be accessed by the other application. So let's get started. I'm navigating to my personal developer instance. So we're going to my company application. To navigate to the guided app creator, we need to go to my company application and there we'll see all the application that has been created so far and we are going to create a new application. I'm defining the ITL role. I'm selecting the mobile. I'm selecting the task table because it is the parent table for all the ITSM tables. The application has been created. We'll finish with the done with apps. We'll close the guided app creator for now. If we refresh the page, we'll see the application that we have created will be displayed here. So after the application has been created, we are going to edit in Studio. I'm pressing edit in Studio. We are starting with building the applet and then followed by creating the data item. Once the data item and applet has been configured, we'll configure the applet launcher and then applet launcher in the navigation bar. We'll start by creating the applet. I'm going to name it all open incidents, and it is a list view. And we're creating data item, naming it as all open incidents, and table as incident. Description all incidents. Empty is true with the condition, and saving the form. Now we can select the data item here. So once the data item has been selected, we'll see what are the fields that have been fetched from the incident table. Here, once the data item has been configured, in this applet will configuring how the fields have been viewed. So we'll see the pattern how. So in the list view, these are all the patterns. So I'm selecting this element, which is showing the status of the incident number, short description, caller, and business service. We can change the pattern. This is having 6 elements. Some other have 5 elements, and some have 7 elements. Six elements. I'm selecting the 6 elements, so there will be six. And here we can see the. This is the picture icon. So this is selected as a E5. So if you want a picture icon, you can select this one, or you can select other type of pattern also. Suppose for best for incident is this one is best, or you can select the 6 elements. This one. You can see there are 6 elements without any icon. First incident progress. Like that we can select speed, description. In saving the form, and we can configure the form like these are the list of incidents. We're configuring the list view, and once the list view has been confirmed, we can copy the same to the form screen. For example, there are like list of incidents. And whenever we click on the particular instance, the form screen will open. So we'll copy the same view, the form also, and in body we'll describe the other elements like created and screen. And in body we can modify the related segments, related list and SLS in the modify segment. I'm adding the activity stream and detail type is already there, and segmented error. We can configure the SLS in the related list. Once the applet has been created, we'll configure the applet to the applet launcher. I'm creating a new applet launcher, naming incident plus incidents. And this is the UI section which I described in the presentation. So adding a section on incidents. So it created a section named all incident and it is having the all open incident applet in that. And I configured it as an icon, so it will be shown as an icon. If I configure it as an item, the item will be look like this. Once this has been done, we need to configure the applet launcher to the navigation bar. So here we are going to the mobile agent. We are creating a new tab. We have to select applet launcher bar. We have applet action also. We can directly configure the action applet directly to the navigation bar, but only one applet can be configured like that. So I'm selecting applet launcher bar and I already created an incident applet launcher tab. ServiceNow has provided icon list in their documentation, and we can refer the icons. The icons are saved in syssg icon list in this table, and we can set a filter type is image, and we can select any of the icon. So I'm gonna select home icon. Once the navigation tab has been selected, submit. I have logged into my mobile personal instance, and this is the Servicenow agent mobile application. You can see here the launcher, applet launcher has been here, incidents, and applet which we created, all open incidents is here with the section all incident, and this is the header incidents. So when I click on all open incidents, this is the list view. We can see all open incidents, and when we click again, it will go to the form view. So whatever we copied from the form view to from the list view is this. We have copied the list the form view from the list view. So this has been exactly copied here. We're gonna add some functions are action items. For example, header in the top menu item. So like any in top menu we can see some options like resolve, add comments, like that. If we need to add, we can use the function, or a swipe action in the list view, or if you need to add any field. So example, if we need to change the assign to, we'll use the function. Or for example, if we need to have resolve button in the incident, we'll use this footer. Function have two steps. One is action and action item. And in action item, there are UA parameters. UA parameters are the elements which gets information from the user and passes to the table. For example, if we need to change assign to person, the UA parameters gets the assigned to information from the user and it passes the element to the action item. Let's see how a swipe action which makes a reassignment. We'll see how to configure a reassignment swipe action in the list view of the incident. Let's see how a function for a reassignment can be configured. First we will configure the action item. Name is reassignment. Label is incident. Use current record as a condition, because otherwise if we update the reassignment based upon the query condition, it's gonna change all the assigned to. So check the use current record as a condition and set field values as assigned to. We'll save this, because after saving this we'll get a parameter. We need to describe the assigned to as parameter here. I'm going to create new parameter assign to string. Item parameter has been created. Now we have to reload this form. As into has been displaying here, so we need to select the assign to here. So after updating the record only, you will get the option for the assign to here, which is the item parameter. So after selecting this one, again updating. Now we need to select actions, create new. Yes. assignment. Email is incident and condition is active is true. We'll update only the active true incidents and then submit the form and we'll get here UI parameters. We are creating an UI parameter. Then user input. Default value is we'll select the source field as assigned to. Input type is list. Once the item parameter and UI parameter has been created, we need to map the item parameter with the UI parameter. So the action and action item has been configured. We need to configure the action in the applet. Okay, function has been configured. So we'll look how in the mobile how it looks. Okay, let's see how this looks in mobile. All open incidents, and here we can see the first incident. I can launch my VPN client, which has been assigned to Don Good Life. Here we don't get the field to edit because we assigned the swipe action function. Now we try to swipe left, so we get reassigned here, and we'll reassign to thread loading. You can check that assigned has been changed to thread loading. Let's see UI policies and UI styles. UI policies are similar to the UI policies in Now platform, but whatever configuration we do in Now platform UI policy, that will not get configured to the mobile platform. So we need to create separate UI policies in Studio for the mobile application. And UI styles, if we need some different UI for the priority, such as, like for example, the P1 needs to be in red color, P2 field need to be in orange color, like that. We can configure in the UI style. Then moving to offline plugin. As earlier told, we can enable the Servicenow mobile application to be work in offline mode also. To enable this, we need to install the 5G offline support plugin. But this plugin is not enlisted in the plugin section on the Now platform. For a personal instance, we can get in through the developer site of our personal instance, and for corporate instances, we need to request through the ServiceNow support. I'm going to give a demo on ITSM approvals tab and report section demo. So we'll see in the mobile. I have created a demo application. Let's log into the ServiceNow mobile application. I have inserted a demo icon symbol here, now mobile. Then after logging in, we can see all the ITSM sections such as incidents, change request, and I have inserted my work. So let's see my work. So I have created a module with my task. Here we can see what are the incident, change request, and catalog request. Catalog task has been assigned, and we can see in the stream view all the incidents. And if you want to see all these, we can click here, see all. Moving to incident, I have created sections such as all incident and my group incidents and my incidents. Suppose if we are going to all active incidents and clicking on further, some incidents have like two field categories such as category and subcategory. If we need to update the subcategory, it depends upon category. In such conditions, I have inserted two values here, category and subcategory. When I change the category, the subcategory also changes. Then we'll move to the change request section. I configured all open changes here, and then I have configured my changes in a calendar. And then moving to my approval section. So here we will see a lot of approvals, pending approvals. We can navigate through the list of pending approvals, and for example this one, change request, it's an approval for change request, and short description is deploy new CSGO catalyst, and I here get a here button approve. So it got approved. We can configure after approving, directly jump to the section of pending approvals. You can configure in the action section, and then we are going to the report section. I have configured a timeline report section. So here we get what are the assignment groups and when was it created. In this final section, we'll see how to configure the push-up notification. There are 4 steps involved while creating the push message. So first one, we need to configure the push message content and then push message. Later, we need to configure both them in push notification. Finally, we need to register the push message in the application. So let's see. I'm going to push message module. First, we need to create the push message content. I'm going to create a push message notification when an incident has been assigned to you. So incident. Push app is Servicenow mobile application, and here in push message generation, Servicenow has provided how to configure the JSON script in the document section of Servicenow. So we are going to copy this section, paste here, and here in the get forms screen link, we need to get the applet whichever we are going to configure. So my incident is what I have created for the mobile. We have to get the form screen. So I'm navigating all through the to get the form screen. And then in embed a screen. That's the final section. And here we get the form screen. So I'm copying the sysid and pasting in here. So that's all. It's ready now. So I am submitting this one. Then we need to configure the push message. So here shop is Servicenow mobile application. Table is incident. Push message content is an incident to me, and an incident has been assigned to you. Then after submitting, we need to go to the push notification. So here we need to create assigned incident. Table is incident. And set it up, update and assign to is like me, and active is true, and assign to changes. Who will receive assign to, and then what it will contain, assign incident. So I'm submitting this one. And the final section is push application. So here in Servicenow mobile application, that's the agent application. I'm switching the scope, and we need to insert into the push default registration. So in default, this related list is not available in most of the instance. So here add it in the through the related list section. After adding it, add new, and notification is assigned incident. So that's all. Once this has been created, Go to the list of incident and change the assign to the system administrator. And we can check the logs here to the push notification section. You can see that log has been created because create just assigned a incident from empty to the system administrator. Let's see how it looks in mobile application.
Here we can see the notification has came, incident has been assigned to you, and we can see it here in the notification section also. So when I click here, and it redirects to me my incidents and the form page. So there, that's why we are copying the sysID and pasting in the push message content.
Thank you all for watching the video. If you have any doubts, you can mail me to this describe the email ID. Thank you.